Real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Great tool. I was just using it yesterday just to help a family. We had a family call in, a private client, and wanting to know what their value of their property was. We went on to rsrhomescout.com, and we're actually able to look up the property values, and it just startled me, the difference in values from one service to the next, all the way from the lowest, being that company that starts with a Z and is usually wrong, all the way to 30% more than them. Fascinated me. Should I sell my house this year? That is the question. There's no denying the housing market is undergoing a shift this season as buyer demand slows and the number of homes for sale grows. But that shift actually gives you some unique benefits when you sell. Here's a look at the key opportunities you have if you list your house this fall. Opportunity number one, you have more options for your move. One of the biggest stories today is that the growing supply of homes for sale. Housing inventory has been increasing since the start of the year, primarily because higher mortgage rates helped cool off the peak frenzy of buyer demand. But what you may not realize is that actually could benefit you. Now, I will share with you that this report is talking about inventory increasing. The number of single-family residences on the market is not increasing. It's actually flattening out. If you're selling your house to make a move, it means you'll have more options for your own home search. That gives you an even better chance to find a home that checks all of the boxes. So if you've put off selling your house because you're worried about being able to find somewhere to go, know your options have improved. If you want more information about your particular property, where you live or where you want to go, number one, RSR Home Scout will give you that information. But you can also go to, and I always forget this one, but we have a whole site that we actually have of information on specific property zip codes. And you can go, and I'll give you that link right now, rsrlistana.com, rsrlistana.com. Now, that just happens to bring up a report for Anaheim, but you can put in any zip code you want to. So if you're in Idaho listening to us right now, if you're in Montana, if you're in Wyoming, you can actually put your zip code in there, and it's going to tell you exactly what's going on in your zip code as far as all of these things. rsrlistana.com. Opportunity number two, the number of homes on the market is still low. Just remember, while data shows the number of homes for sale has increased this year, housing supply is still firmly in seller's market territory. To be in a balanced market where there are enough homes available to meet the pace of buyer demand, there would need to be a 6-month supply of homes. According to the latest report from the National Association of Realtors, NAR, in July, there was only 3.3 months supply. While you'll have more options for your own home search, inventory is still low, and that means your home will still be in demand if you price it right. That's why the most recent data from NAR also shows the average home sold in July still saw multiple offers and sold in as little as 14 days. Opportunity number three, your equity has grown by record amounts. The home price appreciation the market saw over the past few years has likely given your equity and your net worth a considerable boost. Danielle Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com, explains, quote, homeowners trying to decide if now is the time to list their home for sale are still in a good position in many markets across the country, as a decade of rising home prices gives them a substantial equity cushion. If you've been holding off on selling because you're worried about rising home prices will impact your next home search, rest assured your equity can help. It may be just that you need to cover a large portion, if not all, of the down payment on your home. Bottom line, if you're thinking about selling your house this season, let's connect so you have the expert insight. Do I know it all about all markets? No, but I do know people in all markets, and I've got the data for all markets. That's the beauty of it. is our research teams, and we get research and we do research and collect it from a lot of different areas. So while I may not know the answers to all of the areas, I have information about all of them. For instance, right now, I just am looking at the report for the city of Orange, not the county, but it's showing that prices decrease or properties have taken decrease in 47% of the properties in the city of Orange. Does that mean they've listed them too high? I don't know, but they've had to take a price decrease because they haven't sold. The people shopping in the city of Orange have all voted, and they made the decision that the prices were too high on 47% of the properties because they didn't buy them at that price. They had to reduce the price, and they're still on the market. So it's just a little bit of the numbers for you. And I'm looking at rents have peaked out in the city of Orange. Median price of new listings is going up, but the median price of the properties on the market is $1,050,000, has flattened out. That's the kind of data that we have for all areas. The average days on the market is 54 days on market. Median days on market, 42. This is all data that if you want this data, all you have to do is visit that same link that I shared with you that Josh put up on the screen for you, rsrlistana.com, rsrlistana.com. You can go to that one. That happens just to be one for Anaheim. You can go to rsrlistyl.com. That'll get us your Belinda. But you can put in your zip code. Once you look at that report, yeah, and you can look at it for 2 seconds. We also put these reports on our social channels, so you can look at them there as well. That's the real-time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com.